So today I am going to show y'all my yoga practice. Redhead loves yoga. Redhead really wants to be a yoga teacher, so Redhead needs to practice a lot more than she has been, and home practices I think are the best because for many reasons, and I'm not saying this just for me. Some of these do pertain to me, some of them don't, but just in general, there are people out there who have some self-consciousness about them, and it could be their body image, it could be the way that they hold their poses and not having confidence. There are, there's many reasons why home practice, I think, for people who are, especially people who are starting out in yoga, is really beneficial. I personally like home practice because I absolutely am influenced by the people around me in class, both negatively and positively, and I'm definitely working on making all of that positive influences, because that's, I think, for me, the most important part of yoga. It's not about how big or how small you are, how advanced or how, brand new you are. It's about the environment that you are in and how you use every bit of that environment to your advantage. But I think that home practices are great because they can kind of give you time to connect with your inner self, to hone in on the poses that you want to practice on your own. You don't feel like you have to kind of keep up with the class, especially if it is a faster paced yoga class. You can stop and say, wait a minute, like I really want to get really spend some time on this pose. And it's good because when you're in a yoga class, I think that especially if you have a great yoga teacher, they are there to give many varieties of the same pose because they know that the people in their classes are of all different skill levels. You may need a lot of extra time in one pose because you have awful hips, like me, versus somebody else who, doesn't have any hip problems, but maybe they really want to work more on their shoulders or their back or their breathing, or they're just there to meditate and self-reflect, reflect, you know what I mean. So I would love to show you guys some of the yoga that I'm going to be doing. I personally love watching yoga with Adriene. Adriene is great because you can really connect with her. It just feels like you're there with a friend. And she's also like funny, so there's definitely times where I will be watching her videos and think to myself, like, I'm struggling to get through this pose and I'm starting to kind of fall out of what yoga's supposed to be doing for me, and then she makes some kind of joke or a light-hearted remark that brings me back, and I'm like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here because I have to be able to bend my foot all the way up to my head. No, I'm here because I need to be the best me that I can be, and she reminds me of that. So anyway, I'm going to be watching some of her videos, and I'm going to be searching for the ones that really focus on the lower back and hips. As I said before, those are my key problem areas, especially my hips. In fact, my dream pose, if you will, if we're talking about getting into poses, is pigeon, because pigeon really focuses on the hips. Like this part, let's see if I can show you guys the outer area. I mean, really right here, like it's ridiculous how tight those parts of my body are. So I think that I would feel a lot better because I'm standing on my feet for my job for a lot of the day, or I'm sitting for extended periods of time, which, I don't think are good for hips. Either one are good for hips. Anyway, I think that I've gone on and on about yoga too much. So let me show you guys how Redhead gets yoga done. I know you like me, I know you care. Just say whenever and I'll be there. I don't know the rest of the words, but I just got Justin Bieber stuck in my head. Ooh.